Wow. We belong to one another. How apropos to today. Hello, my beloveds. I'm just turning off my fan. Morning, God's glorious afternoon. Happy Independence Day weekend. Independence, interdependence, oneness with God. Oh, my beloved. So, as we celebrated the 4th of July, I have my kitty who I forgot to keep in my bedroom, and she insists on getting on my lap. That's what I love about Zooming. So, as we celebrated the 4th of July, let us look beyond the fireworks and consider the inner explosion of truth, freedom, and spiritual awakening. Yes, America's revolution was political. Happy 250th anniversary, the United States of America. But there's always something deeper. There was something deeper going on. Some people may think it's not obvious. Some people may think it's ridiculous, but there is a spiritual reality back of appearances. So this spiritual revolution, say that 100 times, this spiritual revolution is rooted in an eternal idea. All men, all of humanity are created equal and endowed by their creator with certain unalienable rights. That among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. My beloveds, this is not just a political statement. It is a metaphysical declaration. We are all emanations of the divine, individualized expressions of the one life, equal in essence, equally sacred, equally powerful. July holds a divine current of liberation. Consider the other revolutions that were sparked in this month. Of course, July 4th, 1776, America's Declaration of Independence. July 14th, 1789, France's Bastille Day, igniting the French Revolution. Imagine Haiti, 1804, the Haitian Revolution, the second country in this hemisphere to revolt. July 20th, 1810, the Colombian Independence Movement. July 26th, 1953, the Cuban Revolutionaries' first uprisings. July 1st, 1867, Canada gains sovereignty. In this season of revolution, the cosmos itself seems to call us to break free. To break free from limitation, from lack, from addiction, from fear, grief, resentment, pile them all on. It is time to break free into spiritual liberation. So let's talk about Sirius, the star of freedom and awakening. The ancient Egyptians revered this star in astronomy called Sirius as the herald of a new year. The new year began in July for the ancient Egyptians. The rising light signaled the flooding of the Nile, bringing life to the desert and renewal to the land. Esoteric teachings calls Sirius Sirius, the spiritual sun, a transmitter of divine wisdom, intuition, and transformation. The Dogon people of Mali knew about Sirius, the twin stars, centuries before Western astronomers confirmed it. In fact, these astronomers have gone to the Dogon people who have this cosmology and mythology of the rising of Sirius, the star, centuries before Western astronomers confirmed it. So they believe that Sirius was suggestive of a higher intelligence and communion with cosmic truths. Every year in early July, Sirius, the star, rises with the sun. Astronomers can see it. We can see it, flooding the earth with a surge of awakening energy. Revolution, change, growth, awakening is a quantum quantum field of new birth, new beginnings, and freedom. It's not superstition. It is science, and it's also metaphysical science. So just as the sun fuels our bodies and the plants and Gaia, Mother Earth, Sirius, the star, fuels our souls and spiritual awakening. So let's now return to the bold metaphysical claim made by the founding fathers: all men, all women, humanity. That word is inclusive. Let's be spiritually mature. It represents the quantum field of all life on this planet. All men are created equal and endowed by their creator. Endowed by their creator. These are not idle words. Many of the founding fathers were spiritually curious men. They were influenced by deism, the belief in a rational, impersonal, yet omnipresent divine creator. They were influenced by the Enlightenment, which taught that reason and spirit must work together. They were influenced by Hermetic and Masonic principles with deep roots in ancient wisdom, Greek and Egyptian and Kemetic traditions. Figures like Thomas Jefferson, Benjamin Franklin, and George Washington were seekers. They believed in a high mortal law, a spiritual order woven into the fabric of life. And yes, they were men of their times. And yes, they owned slaves. And yes, what other things have we done? When I buy this beautiful shirt, maybe I am funding sweatshops. We all, in the realm of ego, participate in situations and global experiences that are not always at the high frequency of God, Atman, Om, the quantum field, the I am that I am. We are humans. We are spirits having a human incarnation. And yet, these founding fathers were channels for the spiritual principles of the infinite. So the revolution is not simply about taxation or tyranny. It was about a sacred idea that the soul of every human is divine, and that power is not granted by kings, but arises from within. Power is not granted by kings, but arises from within. volition and revolution, awakening from within. Revolution is a turning, often a returning of old cycles. Volition is evolution. It is a spiraling upwards into new consciousness. Spiritual volition means you no longer need an outer energy to wake up. You no longer need permission to rise, and you awaken because it's your soul's time. Charles Fillmore said, "Freedom is the birthright of every living soul. We must not only believe in it, we must live from it." Louise Hay said, "You're not helpless, you are powerful. Your thoughts shape your life." So unity in the city is not just a name, it is a call to consciousness. Psalm 1 reminds us, "They shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water that bring forth fruit in its season. Its leaves shall never wither, and whatever they do, they shall prosper." So the river is the flow of divine life. When we root ourselves in the river, we become unshakable despite the storms of life, politics, or change. I declare and know that every member and family member of unity in the city is attuned to the frequency of power, spiritual dominion, spiritual power, and spiritual revolution, spiritual awakening. So, my beloveds, pardon me. We are awakening. So, what is the life application? So, how do we live in a revolution? 1, declare your divine inheritance. I am free from fear, shame, lack, or limitation. I am divinely sourced and infinitely supported. I am free. I am spiritually liberated. Align with the higher spiritual laws. Live by spiritual principle, not by outer conditions. Align with love. Align with integrity. Align with freedom, truth, and wholeness. Reclaim your inner sovereignty. You are not ruled by the past. Stop making a king, a queen, a president, an emperor of your past, of your fears, of your disappointments, of your regrets, of what they did. You are not ruled by the past. You are governed by your conscious connection with the infinite. God is my president. The universe is my planetary liberation, my planetary country of freedom. I am a cosmic being. We are cosmic citizens. Tune into the light of Sirius. When you meditate, visualize a star and ask, what does my soul wish me to awaken to? Visualize a star and sit in starlight. It's warm outside. Take time to sit on your balcony, take a walk, go someplace where you can see the stars and bask in starlight. Many metaphysical teachers have said when you bask in starlight, you actually open yourself up to the quantum field of infinite health, wealth, abundance, prosperity, and riches, that you actually tune into the frequency of unlimited creativity. Allow yourself to start to gaze at the stars at night and take that starlight into your body temple, and it will multiply your good. Be the city on the hill. Let your light shine as a beacon of freedom. Be unity in the city. Be unity in the city. Be the frequency of unity, of love, of abundance and peace in the city wherever you go. You are the light of the world. A city set on a hill cannot be hidden. My beloved, this is our declaration. I am a spiritual revolutionary. I am rooted in truth. I declare my independence from fear, shame, limitation. I live in the flow of divine wisdom. I am light. I am free. And so it